According to Anattara Yuga Tantra, the bell in the left hand means transcendent wisdom. So the upper part is face of consort of Ishvara Buddha. The Vajra of the up half means the union of bliss and emptiness. There are 8 seed syllables on 8 lotuses of the bell, representing all consorts and concubines, except Ishvara. Half string of ornaments and 2 strings of Vajras on the up and down sides mean infinite wisdom, adorned by supreme upaya. In the inner wall of some bells, there are 3 syllables, Om, Ah, Hum, representing Buddha's body, speech, and mind. The bell tone means the source of great happiness or wisdom, which can be attained. The round space inside the wall means the Dharma world of emptiness, far from all meaningless arguments. Taking refuge, generating Bodhisattva, and visualizing Vajrasattva is the first of 4 powers, power of reliance. Purification requires a support for us to confess properly. The true wish to go for refuge, Bodhisattva for life benefiting, and visualizing Vajrasattva in one's heart altogether become a powerful support for one's confession. The power of regret will be very strong. Then, recite visualizing verse once.
Ah， 自前如海共云中，白莲月人坐殿上，不足金刚萨多尊，明现洁白皎月色，一面2手持灵杵，圆满报事家父座，放射智光遍十方，沉静意中观明然。
After visualizing, pray to Vajrasattva boldly. Guru Vajrasattva's Dhammakaya is always in the worlds of 10 directions. Her aspiration is all over time and space of universe. Like a diamond, she is true and firm, and will never cheat us. She is a refuge tree we can trust forever. But her blessing will dissolve into prayer's mind stream only when we pray sincerely, opening our heart to accept the blessing of aspiration. The more sincerely, boldly, and vastly we pray, the deeper, faster, and stronger will be granted blessings. You'd better pray like this. Ah, Guru Mother Vajrasattva, keep your pledge and bless us helpless children, who are long suffering in the 3 regions from endless afflictions. With your profound love and boundless compassion, please don't abandon us. Then, one has to make deep, intense remorse, confessing all sins committed either under compulsion of one's own nature or through transgression, no matter one remembers or not. These sins are conducted by body, speech, and mind, out of greed, hatred, and ignorance, like 10 evil deeds, 5 kinds of unintermitted sins, and offense against disciplines of 3 vehicles through eons. Recall them one by one, feeling ashamed, regretful, and horrified, as one has swallowed poison, and confess them frankly. Then pray for empowerment. Please enlighten us with your infinite wisdom. Look at us with kind eyes, and listen to our open confession. Today, I have no good news to tell you, but infinite things from beginningless time. I confess and wish to be purified right now by your empowerment before I finish meditation. Guru Vajrasattva is most kind. He will not abandon us anyway. The more frankly, sincerely, thoroughly, and directly we confess, the more directly, faster, and stronger we shall be granted blessings. This is the second power of full, power of regret. Then, make pledge never to commit sins again. From now on, I will never conduct evil karma, even if it costs my life. Because without the power of resolution, one cannot cut off the continuum of evil karma thoroughly. We ought to know regretting in word is far from enough. One should think in details about all these things like 10 evil deeds, and promise not to repeat them, not only by ourselves, but also to prevent others from committing a sin, and not to follow bad examples. Promise never to kill big animals like lions, tigers, and human beings, not to kill pigs, bulls, sheep, and fish, as well as small ones like lice, mosquitoes, and flies. Direct and indirect abortions are strictly forbidden. This is the third of full, power of resolution. Then recite 100-syllable mantra and the heart mantra as the antidote. Do all the good deeds against the past evil actions, paying homage to Buddhas, praising others' merits, dedicating good root to Bodhisattva, and protecting self-nature against all negativities. These are all antidotes. This Dhammayaya emphasizes reciting 100-syllable mantra and Vajrasattva's heart mantra wholeheartedly. This is the fourth power of full, power of the antidote. We commit sins because of our carelessness and losing wisdom and a right view. When we make confession, how many sins will be purified and rooted or not depends on how boldly we do. Confession quality depends on how strong the full powers are and how long meditation lasts. The better you confess, the more effective confession will be. Among the four powers, the beginning of power of regret and the power of resolution depends on the fruit of practice. Realizing the result which black karma will bring about, one will feel a strong regret and promise never to behave like this. This is the real aim of confession. Recite the prayer and the verse of full powers once respectively.
呜呼！上师金萨尊，请忆往昔所历事，吾等痛苦诸有情，哀恳大悲以摄持。无始以来至今生，身口意造诸罪堕，如同以服恶毒药，深深追悔发怒惨。今后纵遇命难时，亦绝不造诸恶业。
Then, recite 100-syllable mantra. Visualize at Guru Vajrasattva's heart center. There is a white lotus. On it is a moon disk as small as a pressed mustard seed. On the moon, there is a standing white Vajra. On its handle is home, as tiny as hair drawing. Visualizing again, each one of the 100 syllables is standing, but they do not mix. In the center is home. Recite the mantra once in a praying manner.
Vajrasattva samaya mano balaya Vajrasattva dinoba dicha jidro mebawa Sudo kayo mebawa Sobo kayo mebawa Anurado mebawa Sawa sada mame jayaja Sawa gama sujame Jidang shiyang guru hung Ha 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 ho Bhagawan Sawa tathagata Benza mame menza Benza bawa Maha samaya sado
Visualize again, from all parts of Vajrasattva's body, mantra his heart, and lotus moon disk above your head in front. Luminous nectar of wisdom and compassion flow continuously into all living beings' crown chakra. Visualize again, all living beings' sickness takes form of pus and blood. Visualize all living beings' obstructions appear in forms of frogs, fish, snakes, tadpoles, spiders, and lice. Visualize again all the inactivities of body, speech, and mind committed by living beings become smoky ink, liquid tar, dust, smoke, cloud, and air. Visualize again, the ground beneath you opens. At the same time, the cleansing stream of nectar is so powerful that it washes away pus, blood, frogs, and inky liquid downward from soles, anus, and all the pores of the body, like a river in flood carrying away mud and dust. Visualize again the king of the Hades with hairs standing, surrounded by all your male and female enemies and foes. They all open their mouths, stretch their arms, and open their claws. Visualize again pus, blood, frogs, and a smoky liquid all poured into their mouths, hands, and claws. At the same time, recite 100-syllable mantra with compassion. Like before, visualize Vajrasattva granting nectar of wisdom and compassion, washing away the dirt again and again, reciting 100-syllable mantra continuously. If you have enough time, practice the visualization repeatedly. It's very important for a practitioner who pays more attention to quality. Visualize again King of the Hades, and all enemies and foes underground feel satisfied. The hatred is gone. The debts are paid. All activities are purified. So the King of Hades and enemies and foes close their mouths, hands, and claws. The split ground is closed too. If one can visualize those perceived objectives above all at once, one should visualize like that. If not, one can sometimes visualize attentively Guru Vajrasattva's face, reciting 100-syllable mantra, sometimes visualize attentively Guru's arms, and so on, reciting 100-syllable mantra, Sometimes visualize attentively Guru's Vajra in hand, reciting the mantra. Sometimes visualize attentively the necklace around the Guru's neck and recite the mantra. Sometimes visualize attentively Guru's foot strings, reciting the mantra. Sometimes visualize attentively Guru's 13 adornments, reciting the mantra. Sometimes visualize attentively Guru's flowing nectar, washing away all the obstacles and activities, reciting the mantra. And sometimes with the power of regret, to dig up evil deeds, and the power of resolution, to cut off evil continuum, one recites the mantra attentively. Visualize again the bodies of yourself and all other beings become light of self-nature, as clear as crystal. Visualize again in the body there is a central channel with navel chakra as wheel of illusion, heart chakra as wheel of dharma, throat chakra as wheel of enjoyment, and a crown chakra as wheel of bliss. These four wheels are like umbrellas. Navel chakra has 64 petals upward. Heart chakra has 8 petals upside down. Throat chakra has 16 petals upward. And a crown chakra has 32 petals upside down. Visualize again nectar of wisdom and compassion pouring from crown chakra, throat chakra, and heart chakra to navel chakra, and filling them all with this white nectar. Visualize again all parts of the body, including fingers and toes, deriving from the 4 wheels filled with white nectar, like a crystal vase filled with milk. Visualize again when the nectar enters crown chakra, all living beings are empowered by the precious vase, purified of karma and obstructions, beginning to have bliss wisdom in their mind stream, and the seed is planted for realizing Niyamanakaya. Visualize when the nectar enters throat chakra, all living beings are granted secret initiation, purified of obstruction of passion, beginning to have great bliss wisdom in their mind stream, and the seed is planted for realizing Sabogakaya. Visualize when the nectar enters heart chakra, all living beings are granted wisdom initiation, purified of obstruction of wrong conception, beginning to have supreme bliss wisdom in their mind stream, and the seed is planted for realizing Dhammakaya. Visualize when the nectar enters navel chakra. All living beings are granted consecration of true word empowerment, purified of obstruction of habitual tendencies, beginning to have natural bliss wisdom, and the seed is planted for realizing state of self-nature. In the word, visualize like this. Guru Vajrasattva is watching us with eyes of great compassion and granting us blessings with his powerful soft hands to release us from all kinds of negativities, especially of broken vows and pledges, so that all sentient beings will obtain all cities of worldly perfection and genuine merits beyond the world in their mind stream. After that, recite the verse of regret and the verse of city once respectively.
护主，我以愚昧无知故，与三昧业有缺犯，护主上师祈救护，以及主尊金刚持，具足大悲体性者，众生主尊我皈依。其如悲眼视无等，柔和之手赐解脱， 我与一切诸有情，失坏誓言皆令尽，一切圣供诸悉地，愿今悉皆得成办。
Visualize again. Guru Vajrasattva now says to us kindly, sons and daughters of good family, your activities and obstructions are cleaned and purified. Such an approval is granted. Visualize Guru Vajrasattva melts into light and dissolves into us. Visualize again the moment Vajrasattva dissolves into you. You and all other living beings become Vajrasattva himself, as transparent as the white moon, with one face and two hands, holding the bell and the Vajra, sitting in full lotus posture and illuminating all 10 directions with the wisdom light. Visualize again at his heart center. There's a moon disk, as small as a pressed mustard seed, upon which is a blue letter Hum. In front of Hum is a white Om. On the right, the yellow Banja. Behind is a red Sa. On the left is green Duo. Then recite Om Banja Sa Duo Hum. Visualize again from the 5 syllables, rays of white, yellow, red, green, and a blue light emanate upward one by one. Visualize again. On the top of the 5-colored light, dancing fairies are making offerings to goddesses. They wave their hands, scattering 8 auspicious symbols, 7 treasures of wheel rulers, flags and umbrellas, jeweled banners, canopies with gems, 1,000-spoked gold wheels, and a white rotating sea snails. Visualize again, dedicating all these offerings as 8 auspicious symbols to the Buddhas, residing in boundless, incredible Buddha field, in worlds of 10 directions, to make them happy, so as to complete the accumulation and purify us of all negativities. Visualize again all Buddha's compassion and blessing become multicolored light, which melts into yourself and other sentient beings. Visualize again after light melting into us. In our mind stream appear common cities of medicine awareness, enjoyment awareness, body awareness, and the supreme cities of awareness of fruition of vibhaka, awareness of lifespan freedom, awareness of great seal of dharani, and awareness of natural accomplishment. This is preparation for a rising of self-benefiting Dhammakaya. Visualize again from the 5 syllables rays of white, yellow, red, green, and blue emanate downward one by one with boundless radiance. Visualize again. The boundless radiance illuminates all beings in 3 regions and the 6 paths, purifying all their obstruction, afflictions, and habitual tendencies in their